Morning, Pete here, how are we all doing? It's Friday morning, Good Friday. Built a wild garlic down either side of the road here. They've asked me to come in Friday morning instead of doing Friday evening, which is better for me. The weather today is forecast to be atrocious. And I'm picking up 7 or 8 extra drops this morning due to workload really. It's just really busy, so I've come in and helped out this morning. So we're doing this one down here. The tide is just coming in. Now this one could be really, I've had to refuse doing it. You can see the water's coming in. There's not 2 hours still to tide, high tide, and it looks like it's going to be quite high tide. So the property's down here and it looks like we'll be okay. I've got, like I say, 2 hour window. If I'd have come back later, then I probably wouldn't have got round that corner. It'd been flooded out. So it can be good fun. This is really tight down. There's a lot of holiday cottages as well down this little track. You can turn around at the end, so I'm hoping I can turn around at the end, as we could be in trouble. There's a long walk down here. As you can see, the tide's coming in quite hard, but it should be alright. See, like that car down that Range Rover, I always park that rather than straightening up. There you go, never mind. Not too bad. Right, the property we want is for sale and it's just there. So I've got to go down here and turn around at the bottom, which we should be able to do. So it gets a bit tight down there. We'll be alright as long as no one's parked in the turning circle. If they are, I'll be knocking people out. And you've got to take the bush out, so. There's not a lot of room for error down here. We don't want to go in the drink, do we? I don't really fancy ringing the boss up and telling him I've got in the river. You can see it's quite narrow. So what we have to do now, I've just pulled up to the back round here. Bring you back in a minute. So that's Lerryn in front over there. Just turn round. So just making my way back up here. Got a lady runner in front with a dig. But it's alright, we're just going past that building, so not too far. So that one's all done. Yeah, I've been here loads of times before. And like I say, it's they are moving. I was just talking to the lady who owns the property. They are actually moving up to Lostwithiel, which is not far away, because they've been here years. And whether we say it's climate change or whatever it is, year on year it's got worse with flooding. And you can see the water's coming up now. It's 2 hours to high tide and you can't get out. You're basically stuck here. So she said they've had enough of it. So whether, like I say, whether you think it's climate change or whatever, it is what it is, and it's flooding a lot more regularly here now than it used to. So I don't know how that will affect property prices going forward, because there's some beautiful places down there. Like I say, a lot of them are really holiday lets now. Expensive holiday lets as well. Some of them obviously live down there, of course they do. Pete here, Good Friday, a very wet Polperro. I've just gone up to a customer up there in the house there. Probably one of the worst ones we do, up these bloody steps. They don't have a lot, so it could be worse. Hey ho, it'd be nice if it had been a sunny day rather than pouring rain. Just a bit dodgy on these steps, and you've got to go down this little lane called Little Laney. I wonder what it's called, Little Laney. It's not very inventive of name. So you come up there, you come down here, down these couple of free steps. I lifted the bar up here. The van is somewhere over that way. Well, I'll walk you back to the van. But this is steep, this bucket is steep. Look at that. At least there's not many tourists due to the weather, which is good for me. Not good for the people in Polperro who've got businesses, but for me it's good. It means there's no idiots walking around all over the place and getting anyway. Going. Then back to the van. It was busy down there. There's actually 3 vans unloading, not supermarket necessarily. 3 vans unloading. My scooter, Vespa. It's a tad rough. It's one of the worst ones we do. I'll bring you back in a minute when I get rid of these people. So I'll just come back to the van, which is just up here.